What's going on, my little never read a book motherfuckers? I don't know what the fuck this is. This is pages I can't swipe. In fucking new generation. If you don't know how to swipe, you don't know how to fucking do anything. Remember, people in my fucking generation had to get that fucking index card, go down to the fucking aisle and go, wait a minute, this book is not here, what the fuck? Oh my God. I always said that if technology goes down, only a certain amount of people are going to survive and rebuild. The rest of the motherfuckers will be like, wait a minute, there's no cloud, where's the app? I will be fucking happy. No fucking app, no swiping. I'll be fucking in my prime. So many times in my life, I've been in wild zones. I'll be just fine. I'm a nut job. I've been in. Listen, when I was a kid, I was in the 1978 New York City blackouts. I was a little fucking kid. I was with my brother. My brother's fucking worse than I am. Let me tell you something. Me and my fucking, we're hanging out in Central Park at night. Not even at night. It must have been like 7 or 8 o'clock. I don't know what fucking, it was like that time. It was like that time. Anyway, and we're hanging out with two little fags, hanging out in the sand park. Fuck it. We're out here, whatever. All of a sudden, all around us, all of New York City goes black. Now that might not alarm you people that live in a nice community. But 1978 in New York City, they fucking made a movie about that time in New York. You know what it was called? It was called Death Wish. And motherfucker, you didn't want to be in this city when this thing went poof. Literally within minutes, across the street, was it Kennedy Fried Chicken? It was like a knockoff of Kentucky Fried Chicken. They fucking ripped the gates off that motherfucker. They went inside, not one drumstick was fucking left. They fucking took everything. These motherfuckers went bananas on that fried chicken joint. And they had good fried chicken too, so I mean, I was still fucking depressed that fucking went down in the neighborhood. I actually grew up not even knowing what fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken was until one day I saw it. I was like, I don't know, I was in Jersey or something. I was like, what the fuck is that? Hey, they're a knockoff of Kennedy. Kennedy Fried Chicken. But let me tell you something, that night, that was some real shit. Fucking riots, people breaking into stores, people fucking settling debts. Let me tell you something, it was some fucking wild stuff back then. I remember even cops were breaking into stores. It was fucked up. We had an electronics store called Crazy Eddie's, and people from the cops were running over to them. There was like 3 or 4 cops, and people were thinking like they're there to arrest them. The motherfuckers, they were there to fucking get stereo equipment and speakers and stuff like that. New York City was a wild zone back then. Scary fucking shit. I mean, when you're a kid, it's fucking like fucking did. Let me tell you something. My childhood had blackouts and riots, that kind of crazy stuff. At that time, across the city, fucking Benny and Mike got caught in an elevator and the power got off. So Benny and Mike, without a flashlight, Benny came up with the idea of going out the escape hatch. That fucking move, Benny. Yeah, fucking him and Mike were almost fucking dead, dangling by fucking ropes. Yeah, because you couldn't see a fucking thing. I mean, pitch black type. In New York City, there's always a light bulb on. There's always a light bulb. There's always something. So when it became black, I mean, we look like Vermont. Vermont with fucking black people and fucking wild ass Puerto Ricans fucking going for, because listen, people had no idea. They've never seen something like that. Like, this is like the end of the world came. Motherfuckers, the end of the world came and you're gonna go get fried chicken and a stereo? That's what you motherfuckers want to do. I can imagine the 3 things you would probably go out and get. Probably like a box of cereal. Oh, what else did you motherfuckers go do? Some video game and a pair of sneakers. I love seeing riots. I'm not gonna lie to you, because they all start the same way. One motherfucker breaks the glass and people start going in. I have no idea why people do that. Like, I just don't. For the life of me, I don't understand that. Like, when the store rebuilds eventually, they're going to raise the prices and you wind up paying double for whatever you did. So I'm like, why are you going to destroy your community? But I like fun rides, not those kind of rides. Like the Crown Heights rides. You motherfuckers in Brooklyn remember that one. Fucking seeds in the black community fucking going at it. They're the fucking funniest community in the world. They live side by side. They get along with each other. But every now and then they gotta release a little bit of steam, so it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking crazy. This last summer we even had the Hasidic riots because of coronavirus. The mayor wanted to shut down Borough Park and not let the Jews have their fucking time to go around. I'm thinking to myself, like, they want to hug each other and give each other coronavirus. Let them be free. Who gives a fuck? They know Jesus. At the end of the day, they're fine. Don't worry about it. They were fucking going with melees. It's fucking crazy. Fucking the riots. I don't even know if they were called like the Black Lives Matter riots or something. I don't know what they were fucking called. The ones that were burning downtown and protesting. Listen, once you see motherfuckers bring drums to a protest, that's when I'm out of there. But the Transmifodite one, the Pride thing that just happened downtown where they bit that cop, let me tell you something. Oh, by the way, fact check me. The one that bit the cop, the Transmifodite, was a wild ass strong, one of those like cat loving lesbians, like the hardcore ones. It was one of them. I was talking to some cop guys I knew, and they were like, "No, it was one of the strong ones." I'm like, "Bit the shit out of you, motherfucker! Couldn't get your Glock out of the holster with a fucking set of dentures in your fucking arm." Oh my god! Can you imagine? Can you imagine you show up to work, 3 hours later, some humans trying to bite you to death? That fucking job didn't feel that good that night. That's fucking hilarious. Could you imagine, like Mikey would bite a cop? Yeah. Like, push comes to shove, Mike will bite anybody. I could just imagine the apocalypse with the fucking new generation now. That'll be the most funniest fucking thing in the world. I see kids now. I was at a Whole Foods a couple of months ago, and I was just, I'm gonna get something, whatever. Then I saw this one little kid. The mother was like, "What do you want, Dennis?" And he's like, "I want a zucchini muffin." I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah. I know what team you're going to be with in the future, which is funny because, like I said, I know some Transmifodites, they're stronger than some regular dudes that I know. But even they will look at that and be like, yeah, that's a super Transmifodite. That's the pronoun one. It, them, he, she, whatever the fuck they do. Fucking zucchini muffin. When I was growing by, I didn't even know what the fuck a zucchini was. Fucking muffin? Fuck out of here. We didn't have any of that stuff. Breakfast, scrambled eggs, a slice of bread or something. I lived with fucking Chinese assassins. You think they were gonna fucking ask me what kind of muffin I want? Fucking put a fork in my hand. I don't even understand like this fucking world anymore. And for the record, you guys that say, "Oh, Lou's stoned up, he's high now." I'm just exhausted. I wish I could get fucking high. It's legal in New York and everything. It's not that. It's just that when you have a migraine for so long and then it just leaves, it's like your brain is like, so it's almost like it's not you're high, you're just exhausted. You're like, "Look, when you talk about AMC, fuck AMC. Fuck everybody that's come against us. People taking short positions. They ain't gonna fucking mean anything to us." I just hated that fucking article. I don't think at the end of the day Iceberg had any nefarious. I mean, it would be kind of crazy. But listen, the price of AMC is going to drop once we sell. I mean, like, I said that about a month ago. I said, on the way down, I'm fucking shorting it. People were like, no, you're gonna hurt Adam. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Short that motherfucker. I'm going down with a flamethrower. That's just the nature of the beast. I mean, you don't have to do it, but something I'm looking on doing. Let it start having a hard drop. If you could, if you're allowed to, short it. One of the cats in the community was like, short Boeing, all the cancellations and stuff that are going on. So if you guys want to look for something to short, there you go. I'm not involved in it, so they'll say, no, who's involved in it? I'm not. The government, I have the email to prove it. It came to me. I didn't even, airlines are having mass cancellations. It's inevitable. When Delta comes, I'm fucking up airlines. And you may say, Lou, why do you want to fuck up airlines? You don't understand. I was raised by wolves. That's what we do. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the market. There's nothing wrong with that. Until the airlines finally say to the government, hey, go fuck yourself. We're not going to shut down everybody has a half a cough. Every time somebody has jockish, we got to close down the airlines. Actually, I don't even believe they should be closed. I believe the technology is there to fucking make sure that people are safe on a flight. I mean, in-cabin filtration system, checking passengers to make sure they're not sick. I mean, why do we got to close? No, but it's a pandemic. It's going to spread. Let me tell you something. You saw that homeless crazy fucking lady that was doing whatever in the subway today? That crazy bitch, she could invent the new level of coronavirus with Ebola being mixed. There are people in our society that they could be a fucking a walking plague. I'm not afraid of no fucking thing. Like, yeah, it's true. The egg roll people, they got some shit going down. They got some stuff there. But you know what? Here's my take on it. At a certain point, how much more abuse is this country going to allow to happen? Because, not for nothing, coronavirus, it fucked up a lot of people financially. No, but it didn't come from there. It came from, get the fuck out of here. Based on my research, it didn't come from 2 Puerto Ricans in Queens. That's all I'm saying. So, there's 2 Puerto Ricans in Queens. How does Lou know us? Fuck out of here. You should have seen the Puerto Rican community when coronavirus came. Them motherfuckers were terrified. That's some biblical shit. What do you mean we're gonna die of a cough? I wear condoms. Yeah, this is the kind of one that fucking grabs you. What's funny is I have some people in my neighborhood. I've known them for years. And one of them is love the motherfucker. He's my brother since we were kids. But he's really fat. He sniffs a ton of cocaine and is the most unhealthy eater in the world. And all of a sudden, when coronavirus came, he's wearing 2 masks. I'm thinking to myself, like, dog, your blood has the solution to kill Ebola. If you survived all the fucking things you do to your body, ain't no virus gonna take you, no fucking cough gonna take you out. He's still alive. Fucking ridiculous. What's even funny? His neighbor, took the vaccine. His arm is all frozen up and he's fucked up. And he was talking to my brother the other day, and he's like, "Did you take the vaccine?" My brother's more fucked up than I am. He's like, "Nope, I wouldn't take that fucking thing." And he's like, "Yeah, don't take it. I don't know. I was in a lot of pain. I took it. I don't know what happened. I think I was hallucinating that night." My brother comes out and says, "Yo, the motherfucker down the hall from this fucking guy, he's fucking seeing the devil." Until I took the vaccine. For those of people that took the vaccine, I pray for your health. Some of you guys are never gonna have a bad reaction, but it's just like, when you have places like fucking McDonald's fucking handing out vaccines, I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. What's next? Starbucks? You get your transmethylite swirl and you get a shot? What the fuck is that? I mean, not for nothing, man. I can't. Fucking Burger King, I think, was handing out vax. I'm like, everybody's a fucking vax doctor now. I told you, my fucking dentist, she asked me if I was vaccinated. I'm thinking to myself, like, find a vaccine that actually is that like for real, like it's like approved against something that's like. I have never worn a fucking mask in public. I comply a little bit ishy every now and then until a certain point where I was like, go fuck your mother. I'm not doing anything. We're gonna wear a fucking mask. I told you guys I went to a bank one day. She's like, you have to wear a mask. I'm like, I'm in a fucking bank. You want me to mask up in a bank? I mean, like, I grew up at a time where putting on a mask and going into a bank was not a smart thing. She's behind bulletproof glass, this fucking thick, and she's like, you can get us sick. I'm like, I could spit on this glass and it won't even touch you. Stupid fuck. I call those people the COVID Avengers. I fight them all the time. Not for nothing. I'm not even gonna fucking YouTube like this motherfucker. This motherfucker's talking about attacking people, vaccines. I fucking go by this vaccine place over here. I'll take a picture of it. People are taking shots. I'm like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. And you're down the line like that. Why is he saying that? That's right, motherfucker. I'm looking out for you. And you see the vax workers, because you know they're getting a commission. Because I always look at where's the dollar. And they're like, yeah, come on in. We got the Moderna. I'm like, thinking to myself, like, you sound like a car dealership guy. And I'm thinking to myself, you're not even a fucking half a nurse. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They're like peddling it out. Like, come on in. We got the shot for you. We got the Moderna. We got the, well, this week we got the Pfizer. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't wait to Delta to run around. I think people in America are gonna so fucking pissed off. I think we're gonna fucking snap. But fucking COVID. Oh, they. Doctor suggestion: 50% Gator, 50% water. To start getting my brain used to drinking water, but like some taste to the point where it can be complete. That's what I'm in now. But the vaccine, I'll make you laugh. One time I was in the hospital over here, brain stuff, and there was this one guy that they offered him the vaccine there because it was like one of these things where it's like, if you're already in the hospital, why not take the vaccine? They jabbed him in his fucking arm. And when I'm waiting for my doctor, I hear down the hall, why does it still hurt? I was rolling in the room because he was this big black yoked out dude. And if it's hurting him, I was saying to myself, like, holy shit, they fucked him up. And all of a sudden, I walk by the room, he's like this. He look like he's about to go. Did you see that thing that people were taking magnets and they were putting it where they got vaxxed and the magnet wouldn't drop? My fucking heart, I would be the biggest fag that moment. If I was to see some shit like that, I'll take out a pocket knife and be like, what the fuck is in there? I'm gonna get all the people that have been vaxxed. Don't say that, you motherfucker. I love you motherfuckers. But you're fucked up. I wouldn't take that fucking thing in a working way. Fucking half. I could probably make a better vaccine in my kitchen. A little bit of salt, throw some olive oil in there, some alcohol. Fuck, that would have been safer for you than that fucking thing. Moderna. What a fucking name, Moderna. Anyway, I'm not gonna get that. Fuckers who try to sue me. Shit, if I had a family member die from a vaccine, I'll fucking wipe out the entire executive team. Fuck that. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, started talking about riots and all that bullshit. I guess the moral of the story, well, I've been talking to people about fucking the way the city's collapsing and stuff. That's on my mind. People talking about where to move to. Look, if you look forward, there's going to be events that are going to fucking fuck up Western society. And shit that you see is not going to be the way it is. So people say, where to go, where? And a lot of people have suggestions where to go. It's not so much where to go, is where can you stay in the capacity of how long can you sustain yourself there? Money, food, your resources, do you need hospital care, right-minded people. If you have kids, you have to think about their well-being. You can't trap kids in a home. You're never going out, motherfucker. Staying inside. Yeah, but mom, the fucking computer don't swipe no more. That's fucked up. Kids nowadays, they're all fucked up. All they know, you ever seen kids right now? They're like this. It's like fucking takes them like 8 hours to sign their fucking name. They don't know how to do that. They know how to fucking text. I talk to kids. They talk to me like they're texting. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of a word is that? Like is not LKE. Like, what the fuck? Where's the I, motherfucker? I would have caught a beating if I spelled that way when I was a kid. How the fuck that? You know what's funny? Cool. I'm being Puerto Rican. My first language is Spanish, but I had to learn English. That was a mandatory thing. And we had a teacher. His name was Burroughs. Coolest motherfucking hippie you ever met in the world. Like this, this fucking guy, like they plucked his fucking ass right from the 60s and gave him a job as an English teacher. And he was the fucking, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I'm gonna wrap this up. So you got all my fucking nonsense, but you got this one. He was so fucking high in class, it was amazing. He just wanted the paycheck from being a teacher. But one time, he turned around and he made some, me, Benny, and Mike were solid with him, you know. Puerto Ricans are the most non-racist people in the fucking world. We get along with every fucking body. You should see us in prison. We hang out with everybody. What's up, huh? What's that swastika? Hanging out with the black people that got fucking pics. We hang out with everybody. But he was a fucking wild. He was an actual hippie, like for real. Like John Lennon to him was like Jesus. And before this weed, craze, everything, cannabis, he was like fucking deep into like making cookies and brownies that were infused with like fucking wild kind of like hash and all kinds of stuff. So one day, Benny and Mike, they turned around and like, this motherfucker left some muffins here. It was brownies. I'm gonna tell you this story. Get ready to fucking have a roller coaster with this one. So I'm like, leave his fucking brownies alone. And they're like, nah, he don't need the fucking brownies. Fuck for. We're always fucking with him. We love this motherfucker. So Benny and Mike took his fucking Ziplocs with like fucking 20 brownies in it. They look fucking scrumptious, but no big deal. So they took it and they fucking were laughing because it was in their book bag. Then later that afternoon, they were like, yo, let's go to the movies. So I'm like, whatever, what we're gonna go see? There was a movie called back then, Dawn of the Dead. And when you were a little kid back then, that movie, that was some horrifying shit. The dead take over the world, motherfuckers are trapped in some cave or some shit. They can't get out, they go upside. I mean, it was like freaking like The Walking Dead, but back then. That's when the muffins came out. The brownies. Fucking Benny. He took the fucking brownies with him to the movie theater. He was gonna just watch the dead people just do all the crazy shit. And Mikey was having it. But the thing was, I didn't want to have those fucking brownies. This is my scream. I didn't want to have the fucking brownies because I was like, hey, that thing is going to be stuck in my throat. I was like, fuck, I don't want to have that stuff. So these two fucking morons, they're eating this fucking brownies. And they're just gobbling it down. They're like, man, this is fucking good. And they're eating it down. And I think that we were to the part of the movie where I think like the dead people broke through the fence and was coming at the survivors. By then, I don't know what was in, to this day, I don't know what was in those brownies. It must have been like fucking like LSD. Mikey. Mikey turned to this fucking old lady that was sitting next to her. Not old, we were kids, so let's say she was like in her 40s or something, I don't know. She was sitting next to him. So Mike, as he's chewing, he turns the fucking high. Like, Mikey was in fucking planet Pluto. Fucking Betty, he was in fucking Uranus. So all of a sudden, he looks at this lady and he's chewing and he's just looking at her. All of a sudden, she tells him, "Is there something wrong?" Mikey let out a scream like a fucking bitch. He thought that the lady was one of the zombies in the screen. He jumped on top of this fucking lady, he was pushing her off. "Get the fuck off me!" And she was like trying to resist him. He was so fucked up and high. And then Betty was so slow. So he turned to look at Mikey, like, with this major eruption happening here. Because her man was trying to attack Mikey, but I think Mikey thought he was a zombie too. So Betty turns to him like in slow motion, like, like literally, like I saw him move in slow motion. And all of a sudden, something happened that they just turned on the lights to the movie theater. Like, you know, they heard a commotion. So back in the old days, they would stop the stuff and they would just turn on the lights. Because New York City has serial killers back then. They had some wild motherfuckers back then. So anyway, the lights come on, poof, and people are getting up and looking at us. And all of a sudden, Benny saw all these people like moving around. And in his brain, even though the movie ended, the movie did not end. He thought the people were zombies. And Mike, when he saw the rest of the zombies, those motherfuckers both ran out of the theater. And I was laughing so fucking hard because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what was in the brownies. I didn't know nothing. I go outside in the street. I see the two morons running around like a chicken with the head cut off because they're running up to people, bumping into them, and screaming and pushing motherfuckers down. They're having like, you remember that movie with Patrick Swayze was Ghost, when the guy saw the shadows coming up and he was running through the fucking street like a half a Puerto Rican, and all of a sudden he fucking, I don't guess, by a bus, and they start dragging him away. That was what Benny and Mike were going through. They were going crazy in the streets of New York. They thought everybody was like a dead person, like fucking coming at them. They ran from 107th Street. There was a movie theater there on Broadway. They ran all the way back to the neighborhood. Must have been like 5 blocks. And they didn't even make it to the apartment. They made it into their aunt's apartment. So their aunt's real cool chick. All of a sudden, she's hearing banging, banging. And she's like, "What the fuck is this?" So she opens the door. These motherfuckers blow in. They just run in. They run in, then they go to the back of the apartment. They're hiding in a fucking closet. And let me tell you something. It took about an hour to get that door open. They were holding the doorknob. They didn't want to let it go. These motherfuckers fought people. They fought people all down Broadway. Yeah, they were fighting them and screaming, running in the fucking street. It was funny about it was that 2 weeks later, I never correlated the brownies to that. They were just like, you know, they told me something happened to them, which just bugged me out because I thought they went crazy. I always thought they were crazy. I just thought they were fucking around. Like, I thought like they lost their minds. Until Mr. Burroughs, that fucking wild hippie, he said, "Somebody stole my brownies. I don't understand why they were doing that. I was gonna make so much money selling them." I'm like, "What? They're just brownies?" He goes, "No, I brought in some hash from Vermont and I sell them down to cancer, patients. It helps them." I'm like, "What does it do for them?" "Well, it makes them high and happy and it picks up their spirits." And I'm like, "So what will happen like if you eat like 4 of them?" He's like, "Oh no, you should never do that." I was like, "Oh shit." That's what got these 2 idiots in the movie theater. So I remember me and this hippie were fucking crying laughing. Because Benny and Mike, they fucking, that night, let me tell you something. They saw the fucking devil. Every time, I was the only one they would talk to for some reason. I would open up the door and they could talk to me, like, are they out there? Are they out there? But if they aren't, look, what the fuck are you doing? Oh shit, they'll close the fucking door. That's some fucked up shit, man. That's why people now tell me, oh, have this edible, have it. I'm like, nope. No fucking way. Me gonna be running down Broadway screaming at fucking people and attacking them. I do that without drugs. I don't need to take no fucking mystery brownie. Fucking crazy. You listen. I could tell you motherfuckers, I am the most fucking fun drunk in the world. If I get a drink or something inside of me, forget it. Motherfuckers they want to adopt me. I'm just like one of those happy drunks. And if you think when the barriers come down, forget it. Ain't nobody safe with me. If it's like this times 5,000, I can't even imagine high, because I don't get high. I got my sundown people for that. We do it for you, Lou. I've actually been told to do it just for this up here, but so many years in my life, I'm like, the CBD oil I do take. So that's a good thing. Our lady friend, family member, Samantha, in the fireworks in the community, the one that had the brain injury, that was getting the CBD. She has the CBD. Thanks to another member of the community that happens to have known a distributor and was actually close to her home and was able to do it right there in the state. So she's doing better. It's helping her think and concentrate, and I'm keeping tabs on her. So this way, she's gonna be okay. So we did a good thing with that, and I'm happy about that because she needed that. So that's it. Talk to you guys this Friday. We're gonna be 3-day weekend. We'll be talking for all the people. See, what do you mean talking about 3-day weekend? I'm with you motherfuckers too. Crazy bastards. I was just talking to one of my friends here about the time I went to Saudi Arabia. They had me in a fucking tent outside the city. Fucking people sniffing cocaine and fucking got hookers and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, why don't you let me go into the fucking city? Like, oh no, they will arrest you, my friend. You cannot go in there. So much for the fucking Quran then. Oh, you fucking nasty bastard. They even had a fucking little midget dancing in that bastard. Let me tell you something. My fear of midgets, that shit will never leave. Especially after I saw a midget dancing in the desert. I was there with fucking ISIS. Cocaine sniffing ISIS. They were ISIS before there was ISIS. I fucking YouTube lose with ISIS. We gotta fuck them up. The May noon something, whatever. Lou, we love for you to come and join us. Isn't it funny that today, it's up on Instagram and Twitter. Come, Lou, come. Come. We have money for you, Lou. Long time payment. Just don't talk about our deals, Lou. Isn't it funny that today I fucking start going after egg roll, and all of a sudden, May Nam Ning, whatever the fuck your name is, you're telling me, no, Lou, you haven't gotten back to me. I'm like, I don't want your fucking money. I fucking turned down so much money to. Let me tell you something. It was fucking hilarious because I was talking to somebody I love to dearly. I would exchange my life for her. Like, for real. Like, they told me that she needs a lung, a kidney, or something. I'm like, it's done. You don't even gotta ask me. And, you know, I tell her I refuse money. I probably refused well over $1 million this year. Like, no joke. Like, in this month and a half, too. Like, if you add it up, and let's say each one would have been $300K, I've probably turned down about 5 of those things. Yeah, and some other banker chick in the UK, some blonde banker chick that wanted to, like, love Lou long time. I'm like, no, you fucking crazy bitch. Go on Tinder, because I don't fuck with people like you. So she's like, you've turned down all this money. what I'm fucked up in the head. But I don't fuck people over. So I know people are freaking the fuck out that they can't buy me. You can't buy me. You can't threaten me. You can't stop me. I don't give a fuck. I'm no longer 17 years old. If I could die of a heart attack or a brain aneurysm any day because of what happened to me, you think I'm gonna live being owned by anybody or afraid of anybody? After what I've been through? You're fucking crazy. No fucking way. So sorry, Mei Ling. She's like, but you haven't contacted me. Maybe you should get the idea of I don't want to contact you. Mei Ling. It's something in there. I don't know. 9 noon Ning, whatever. My iPad's over there. Doesn't she watch the fucking videos to understand? It's not that I'm anti-Asian. On the contrary, I'm just like anti-doing business with egg roll. I'm like, no fucking way. And I got plenty of Chinese motherfuckers. As a matter of fact, my brother from Hong Kong, his email just came in. I'm gonna read it in a few minutes. Me and that motherfucker hate egg roll. Fucking down with communism. Shit, I don't think anybody fucking... I was raised around fucking Puerto Ricans and Cubans. We fucking hate communism. Let's just look at what happened in Cuba. Shit, try talking that fucking Che Guevara shit around us. We'll stab you with a fucking fork in your neck. I'll let you motherfuckers rest. And I gotta answer emails again tonight and DMs and everything else like that. But I do what I can. No fear. The light's not moving until Tuesday, and then you'll see. Relax. Nothing can stop us. We're on the way up. That's how it goes. Nothing's gonna stop us. Fuck it. Chill out. Don't blow your fucking fingers. Listen, if you're gonna blow your fingers up, at least make sure that the nub that they do in the emergency room, that it can still touch the button. I need the pinky, okay? I need to be able to press sell. They're like, sell what, motherfucker? You ain't got no fingers no more. Hi, Lou. There's a fucking guy on YouTube. I think he's on World Star. I want to find that video. I'm going to put it up. I feel sorry for this fucking kid. But this fucking... the half a stick of dynamite just blew the fuck up in his hand. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how many stupid kids is that going to happen to this weekend? Like, it's a quarter stick of dynamite. Like, are you fucking stupid? Like, crazy. Like, I remember when Benny was blowing up the neighborhood. Like, I know that he did a reign of terror. I got it. But, like, today, with the information that's out there, he's like, I'm like, motherfucker, you look at him rip your head off. You don't even come back to New York. This place is fucked up. This place is done for. I gotta get out of this fucking city. Love you, motherfuckers. Good night.